Hello, everyone. So Deb and I have been talking about sermons that we've heard recently, and just for our church right now, it's been all about just remembering to love one another. We may have differences in political views, and there's so many things that we can have differences about at this point. And we live in a society that just wants to polarize all those differences. But you know what? Bottom line is that most of us have the same basic needs and wants that we want for our families. We want we want our families and friends to be healthy and to be loved and to be happy. And as Deb and I were talking, I said, "Oh, love without the labels," because I get tired of like all the label. We have to label everything. And you know what? I don't really want to know people's labels. It doesn't really affect the way I feel about them one way or the other. I can love you as the person that you are. I don't need to label your beliefs or your religious beliefs, your political beliefs. I don't really, it's not important to me. What's important to me is who you are, and I can love you just for being you. I also love Mr. Rogers. He's my daily. He's my daily.
Mr. Rogers.
So, I just, but I think about him. It's like, love yourself, love who you are, and reach out.
Yeah. When you were saying that, it reminded me of when I taught, and I would get the IEP, the Individualized Education Plan, about that student, and I would be told things as they transitioned to the middle school. But I blocked a lot of it because I didn't want to label them. And the problem is sometimes when I know the label, like I would know the label because I had to know how to teach them.
Sure.
But I didn't want to know much more than that, because the kid sometimes would come with a lot of baggage from elementary school because their reputation followed them, whatever that was. And I would always tell them, this is your year to start fresh. Nobody knows you. I don't know you. Nobody else knows you. So I'd read enough that I understood about the child and what he or she needed, but no more than that. And I would kind of even filter a lot of comments that were made during the meeting sometimes so that I could start fresh. But I love the love without labels because that's so true. It's a person. And a lot of times I say, okay, put the label aside though. Who is your child? Like, what are their interests? What are their hobbies? What things motivate them? What do they get excited about? Because that's what I want to know. So I love the love without labels, Melly, because it's so true. We're called to love the person and put the label aside. And it doesn't matter what their religious views, their political views, we have become such a divisive society, and it's really sad.
It is. And it's scary.
It is very scary. And all we are called to do is love one another and be kind. And we do that in our community. And we love that you do that too. So if you have friends that want to join a community that accepts you how you are, we would love to have you. We would love to have them. And thank you for being a part of our community, because that's a big part of Sprightly. That sparkle, joy, love, and laughter. And we can't have that if we have like prejudices against people or strong opinions. And so
yep. All right, everybody, have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.